My name is Roland Palencia. I was born and raised in Guatemala, Central America. I came to the U.S. when I was about 18. I am best known for being a gay activist and also an advocate for healthcare and immigrant rights. In the 80s, I co-founded a few organizations that work at the intersections of ethnicity, sexual orientation, class, and so forth. I used to run a community clinic, and there are many, many people who have benefited from that I would never know. Guatemala has 28 official languages, so you always hear different accents and different dialects and different languages. So I was always aware that not everyone had to be or look like me. I think I was about 5 years old when I became aware that I was different from other boys and other girls. But it was something that I was not supposed to tell anyone. And I think that many of us, there's going to be a point in our lives where we make that fundamental decision. It's intimidation or liberation. And I chose the latter. My father was a revolutionary. He actually joined the underground guerrilla movement in Guatemala to overthrow the military dictatorship. So I already came with that consciousness that there was someone in my family who had a big vision as far as what needed to be done to transform society. And that gave birth to my activism. If my father was alive today, he would be very, very proud. And I think that one of the unfinished business that he had was that people, all people, should be treated with dignity and respect. So when I came to the U.S., we started going to school, that there was a hierarchy that I was supposed to fit in. And, based on race, ethnicity, socioeconomics, geography, demography, I felt that I was kind of like at the bottom of the totem pole. And that gave me a certain consciousness. Well, I felt quite disconnected. Many families, or most families, up to this point, have not been very accepting. We had to create those support systems outside of that. So what I did once I came out, I started to either join or create organizations. And that's how I created my family. My gayness informs my immigrant experience, and my immigrant experience informs my gayness. So they totally connect for me. I really have always held this belief that the LGBT community is a connector community because we come from literally every corner of the world. One of the things that I did back in 1987 was to found a gay and lesbian Latino arts organization called Viva, which was really about reclaiming the memory and reclaiming the legacy of many gay Latino artists. I think it's such an honor and a privilege to work in the LGBTQ community. I think the impact that I had is that I work at the intersections of communities and movements. I have worked with immigrant communities, with LGBT communities, with certainly the issue of immigration. In addition to binational couples, we have thousands and thousands of LGBT people who are undocumented and who don't want to go back, who have already made a life, who have already made a contribution. The LGBT movement has become that test of the people who are looking forward to the future and the people who want to live in the past.